Welcome back to Current Affairs Hit List series. I'm Mathivanan from Offices IAS Academy. Friends, today in this video, we are going to discuss another important, interesting topic that is regarding prepaid instruments. So, what is a prepaid instrument? So, prepaid instruments are instruments where you can store money and you can use that instrument for transactions. Okay, you can use it for purchasing goods, services, etc. These are called as prepaid instrument. For example, your metro rail card, that is a prepaid instrument. You put money in that metro rail card and you use that card for metro travel. Okay, like that your wallet. Okay, there are a lot of payment wallets available, Paytm wallets, etc. Right? Now these wallets, the money which you put in that instrument, which can be used for various purchase of goods and services, these are called as prepaid instruments. There are two types of prepaid instruments. This PPI can be divided into two types. What are those two types? It is divided into small PPI, small prepaid instrument, and full prepaid instrument. Okay? This small PPI, the small prepaid instrument, is further divided into small PPI with cash loading facility, with cash loading facility, and other type is without cash loading facility. Without cash loading facility. Right? Let me explain about small PPI, then we will go for full PPI. Okay, so small PPI is divided into with cash loading, without cash loading. That means this instrument, the small PPI, this instrument, if it is going to be with the cash loading facility, it means in this instrument I can deposit 10,000 rupees. I can deposit maximum up to 10,000 rupees, and whenever the money goes down, I can recharge. I can upload money. That is called as with the cash loading facility. So small prepaid instrument is of two types, with cash loading and without cash loading. So in the small prepaid instrument, let's take our metro rail card. In that metro rail card, you can store maximum 10,000 rupees, not more than that. Okay, and you can recharge any number of times. See, I buy a metro rail card, I deposit 1,000 rupees. Then once the money comes down, 1 second I recharge. Then money comes down, 1 second I can recharge. This is called as with the cash loading facility. But there is one condition. What is the one condition? The card cannot store more than 10,000 at a time. So maximum 10,000 rupees the card can hold. And another important condition is, you can recharge n number of times, but the total recharge value in a month should not exceed 50,000 rupees. So for example, so I have got a prepaid instrument, small prepaid instrument. So 10,000 rupees I stored initially, I spent everything. Now second time I am recharging another 10,000 rupees. So already I have deposited 10,000. I finished using that money. Then again I am recharging 10,000. Now next time after using the 10,000, I am recharging 5,000 rupees. Now what is the total amount of recharge? 10,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000, that is 25,000. This is fine. But this total amount in a month should not exceed 50,000. So deposit up to 10,000. You can recharge multiple times, but your total recharge in a month should not exceed 50,000. And at a time, you cannot store more than 10,000. This is what is small PPI with cash loading facility. Now, without cash loading means, so in that prepaid instrument, only once you can store money. I got a prepaid instrument, I deposit 10,000 rupees in it, that's all. I can use that card for transactions, but I cannot recharge. I cannot put again and again money inside it. Okay, this is called as small PPI without cash loading. Right? See, for example, I have noticed this in various weddings. So instead of wedding gift, I see people presenting prepaid instruments. Okay, from the HDFC Bank, from the ICICI Bank, they will buy a prepaid instrument. Normally, it will look like debit card. That card will have some 10,000 rupees in it. That's all. So the couple, they can use that card for buying 10,000 rupees worth of products anywhere. That is all. They cannot recharge. They cannot use that card again and again. So if you can use that card again and again, that is called as with cash loading. If you can use it only once, that is called as without cash loading. Now coming to full PPA. See, in small PPA, if you want to buy the small prepaid instrument, you need not give any information. See, I go to Metro Rail, I give 1,000 rupees, I get a card. Are they asking any information from us? At the max, certain wallets can ask our phone number, that's all. Information is not required. But if you want to buy a full prepaid instrument, then you have to fill the KYC application. Know your customer form, you have to fill all your details, you have to furnish. Like how you open a bank account, like that you have to furnish all the information. So once you furnish, this full PPI card will be available. In this full PPI, you can store up to 2 lakh rupees. At a time, maximum you can store up to 2 lakh rupees. You can recharge n number of times. There is no upper limit. In small PPI, we saw the total money, the aggregate of the recharge in a month should not exceed 50,000, I said, right? When it comes to full prepaid instrument, maximum you can store 2 lakh rupees and you can recharge n number of times, you can upload money n number of times, right? There is no upper limit. In a month, only this much recharge you have to do. There is no such upper limit. The main difference is the amount is large, multiple recharge, no condition, KYC has to be submitted. Now the question comes, right? Who can issue this prepaid instrument? Banks can issue. Non-banks can also issue. Banks can issue, non-banks can also issue. Only condition, they have to get approval from Reserve Bank of India. RBI should give approval for the banks and non-banks to issue prepaid instruments. Right? So now why prepaid instruments is in news? RBI was setting up a committee. The committee was coming up with a recommendation. The committee said, why don't we extend the DICGC insurance cover, DICGC deposit insurance cover for the money stored in prepaid instruments. So a committee was recommending to RBI that we have DICGC, Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. It's an insurance company owned by RBI. This insurance company will insure our deposits. In my bank account, I have 2 lakh rupees. If the bank fails, what will happen? This DICGC will give that money back. It's an insurance company. It will insure maximum up to 5 lakh rupees of your deposits. That much only it will insure. Okay. So Guna has deposited 4 lakhs. Bank fails. This DICGC will give the money back. Maximum how much they will give? Only 5 lakhs they will give along with principal and interest, but maximum 5 lakhs. So this DICGC is providing deposit insurance. For what? For my bank deposits. So how about my prepaid instrument deposits? For the prepaid, I have deposited 2 lakh rupees in my prepaid instrument, 10,000 rupees in my small PPI, 2 lakh rupees in my full PPI. Whether we have insurance coverage for those instruments? No, there is no insurance coverage. So the committee was recommending, they said, RBI, why don't you extend the deposit insurance for the money stored in prepaid instruments? That recommendation was given. That's why it was in news. So I hope you got some clarity on this prepaid instrument. So the notes will be attached in the comment section. It will be pinned. You can download it. So I will see you tomorrow with another important, interesting topic. Till then, bye. Take care.